Well, it's been quite an interesting week to say the least.
Joy.
So, of course, we'll probably look at another bad film. No way! It's Groundhog Day!
From a year. I don't know what year it is.
Nin- I was about to say
Okay.
1993.
But it's got Bill Murray in it.
Yeah, I know. And and it's directed by Harold Ramis. Huh. Harold Ramis. Where have we seen him before?
I'll look it up quickly. Well, he sadly passed away last year. But his work included Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Caddyshack and Caddyshack 2.
That was sort of the reference. Bill Murray and Harold Ramis.
Yeah. And his last film was called Year One.
So yeah, who here has seen Groundhog Day? I have.
I have not.
Jova, I've seen it when it's called Edge of Tomorrow.
Well, think of Edge of Tomorrow, but more comedy, and with Bill Murray. Believe it or not, this is also.
I like Bill Murray. It's just...
Believe it or not, I've also heard that this is where Higurashi got some of its ideas.
Interesting. Okay, so let's get going.
So yeah, okay. Basically, audience, we're going to start right before the old Columbia Pictures screen.
Yeah.
You know, before the logo pops up, the old one. Basically, pause and press play there, and you should be good to go. Basically press play when we say click.
Go ahead.
All right then. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1, click.
All right. I think. Oh yeah, I remember Columbia likes to reuse this logo sometimes in their more recent films that take place in very old times.
That's a nice little touch.
Columbia Pictures presents a Trevor Albert production.
A Harold Ramis film. I believe this one was after the first Ghostbusters film, so by then Harold Ramis and Bill Murray already had good chemistry.
The Ghostbusters 2 was more recent than this, than the first one. You said it was 1993, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like, well, this must be after the first Ghostbusters film.
Okay. Groundhog Day with,
And there's our leading man himself.
Yep. Yeah. What was your have you guys seen many Bill Murray films, and if so, which one's your favorite?
That's a tough pick.
Can you name a few?
Ghostbusters 2,
Lost in Translation.
Jones, this film, Lost in Translation, Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties. Oh, pardon me.
Pedro.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
I've seen the Garfield films and I've seen the Ghostbusters films.
Bill Murray.
What's your
I've seen plenty of Bill Murray's films. I've seen Lost in Translation. I've seen
I was asking which one's your favorite.
Ghostbusters 1, definitely.
Yeah, I like Ghostbusters 1 as well.
One of these days, you have to show Garfield and Friends so you can see the real Garfield.
That would be nice.
Sex and violence in the movies. Could you imagine if this took place in more recent times? We're talking about games.
Yeah.
Wait, that guy there. Him. He looks familiar. The guy on the left, he looks familiar. He looks like a much younger Ben Stein. Okay, that's you know, what if you were recording live at the moment, girly? Huh. I just realised something. Oh, right, well, one, I've got the volume on a bit too loud, and I know we're not long into the commentary, but it's kind of like the opposite. I'm the one doing most of the talking now.
Okay.
Are you guys, the rest of you guys there?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're just watching. Good old 80s song openings. Now, all that's missing is Bill Murray looking at the camera and smiling while the credit... those were the days.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah. And somewhere Doug Walker's just punched himself.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I was just saying, Jover, for once, I'm the one doing most of the talking so far.
Yeah, so,
Well, isn't that what you wanted?
Yeah, but now it kind of feels awkward.
Well, hey.
Make up your mind, Whips.
Well, hey, Dwibs, it's a good film that gives you plenty of material still to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, basically, sure, we meet our main cast. We have Phil here, played by Bill Murray. And we have, who is a TV weatherman from Pittsburgh. Huh. Pittsburgh.
A film made in Pennsylvania. I'm surprised Shyamalan didn't direct this. He recently returned to Philadelphia to film The Visit.
How fitting.
Back to basics.
So, yeah, over there is the news producer, Rita Hanson, played by Andy McDowell. And, of course, we have the cameraman, Larry, played by Chris Elliott.
The only actor I've heard of from this movie so far is Bill Murray, but that's that guy who Bill Murray was talking to earlier, the one with the short, near bald guy with the glasses, he looked familiar. I don't know his name.
So, yeah, this was directed, produced, written, produced, and directed by Harold Ramis.
I think I could say catered by at some point. Yeah, I was thinking, wow, he's like the comedy Robert Rodriguez. He does everything, even the catering.
Oh, Dwibs, you think that's something? Wait till you see Romeo and Juliet Sealed with a Kiss, which had a guy who literally did all the animation, editing, some of the voice work, writing, and everything. Pretty much everything sans some of the voice acting. Heck, he even wrote the songs.
Right.
Yeah, basically they're going over to... Shoot, I have trouble pronouncing that town of Pennsylvania.
They're going to an American town.
They're going to Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, to cover the usual Groundhog Day event. Ooh, there's a stage musical version of this film scheduled to premiere in 2016. Good for them.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, and in 2006, this film was added to the United States National Film Registry as deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. And I agree. So, Pedro, what's your experience with this film?
Well, I saw it back when I was a kid. It's definitely one of the more unique concepts about...
Oh, yeah, hey, Jover.
Yeah?
This is that musical you're talking about. Us Brits are getting it first.
Which musical?
How keen.
The Groundhog Day one is being premiered at the Old Vic Theatre in London during 2016.
Huh.
And Jover's got to wait for the Broadway one till March of the following year.
It'll be worth the wait. Although it is weird how you Brits get a lot of American stuff first before the Americans.
Captain America Winter Soldier, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Jeez. Geez. Next thing you know, when Marvel gets around to making that Captain Britain movie, it'll come out in America first. And yes, there actually is a Captain Britain in Marvel.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, what next? I wonder if there's going to be like this absolutely 100% utterly America fuck yeah film, and it comes out in I don't know Sudan first or something, or what if it came out in like what if like for this film that's so clearly about Wales and yet it comes out in Japan first.
Okay. Now, for the next few minutes, we should probably all pay attention, especially Shiroi, because there's well, let's just say you'll want to compare what happens later to this first run of a day.
Okay.
Is that guy from Jurassic Park?
I don't know.
Which one?
The one who the slightly plump one who Bill Murray was just talking to. I hate coffee. Sorry, it's just coffee is a particular pet peeve of mine.
And yet, you're the
You
guy
don't like
voice.
coffee?
Sorry?
You don't like coffee?
No, I don't.
And yet, you're the guy voicing Godo.
You like tea, right?
Yeah, I like tea.
Okay.
A guy who dislikes coffee voicing Godo.
Well,
Something about that
one-
just seems weird.
Well, hey, Joe, the one time there was a Jew who played Hitler.
Wow.
I shouldn't have
whoops.
laughed at that.
Yeah. No, it's just it's irony.
Yeah.
I think it was Steven Burkov who was once I think it was shit in the role, but whatever.
Yeah, if you can't tell, Phil doesn't really like it in this town.
Well, judging from the looks of it, I can't really blame him. It almost looks as bad as Newcastle under Lyme. Actually, that was a bit underhanded. Newcastle under Lyme does look a bit better than this. We've got a big cinema. Okay, Shane Black took this bit for Iron Man 3. Guy who recognizes him but the main character doesn't recognize the other one. Let me guess, Joe, but does he go on to try and get revenge?
No, he doesn't.
Ah.
So yes, that is Stephen Tobolowsky playing Ned Ryer.
Stephen Tobolowsky.
No. Tobolowsky.
Tobolowsky, okay. Michael Shannon's in this film?
Yep.
Oh, and who else is in it?
Oh,
The person who hang on, let me check. The person who voiced Veridi in Kid Icarus Uprising is also in this film.
and we've also got Hynden Walsh.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Hendon Walsh.
Oh.
Huh.
And yes, Harold Ramis himself stars in it.
Well, in comedies, it's common. You have the comedians who write it also star in it.
True.
Oh, trust me. I'm okay with it. Harold Ramis, as far as I'm concerned, is a writing genius. Harold,
Chaplin made a career of that, basically.
yeah. And besides, Harold Ramis himself is a writing genius. I mean, he was part of the driving force behind Ghostbusters.
All right, so now we're going off to a weird band.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Actually, that kind of sounds like hell. Living in a town where they do nothing but sing in a continuous loop forever and ever and ever.
Bill Murray agrees with you.
Hmm. Ha! He said the title. Phil, Bill, yeah.
What time are you guys at?
13:27:28.
Yeah, what he said.
Groundhog, groundhog.
Okay, I'm at 14 minutes.
Okay.
Normally, I wouldn't have to worry about this, except for some reason my new Firefox isn't doing fmovie.net, so I have to use Edge.
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 Hey, Pedro, have you heard about the jokes that Ace Attorney fans are making? Hey, are you using the new Microsoft Edge word?
1, click.
There we go.
Ha 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 ha. Edgeworth. He.
Needless to say, Phil's also not amused that he shares the same name as the heroic Groundhog.
Groundhog, groundhog.
Although Groundhog Day is nothing compared to Mole Day, a day, I kid you not, that is dedicated to a scientific equation.
How exciting.
Yeah, I know. A mole. 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd.
Wow.
I,
Okay.
yeah, and it was at that point I decided, okay, I'm gonna love this movie. It did.
So what did he say the day when a squirrel what?
What a
I
squirrel.
didn't.
Basically, he deliberately mispronounced the groundhog as a squirrel.
There's a snowstorm.
Yeah, I also like how Chris Elliott manages to bounce back off of Bill Murray as an even more snarkier cameraman.
No. Sharp. Mate, you're gonna freeze to death out here, most likely.
I'm the weatherman, darn it!
Yeah.
He has to make up his mind. A celebrity in emergency? So you're Michael Jackson?
Crickets chirping.
Groundhog. Take a shot every time they say groundhog.
Yeah, good job I'm not doing the drinking game.
Oh, I wonder how roasted you'd be and what jokes you'd make in that state.
Remember, Jova, drunk Dwebs was one time.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's for the best.
Yeah, I mean, what? Oh.
It's cold! Yeah.
You're making it worse.
Who ran the tap?
Can you just pour hot, make hot water from boiling a kettle?
It's not that easy, Dwibs. There's a whole water system involved. And not to
But a
mention the
kettle's a
fact...
kettle, Jova.
Oh! Oh, you mean pouring it into the kettle? Well, he's
Yeah,
running a
that's what he
shower. He's running a shower, not a bath. That's,
It's a way
I
around
don't-
the shower because he can't have a hot shower, okay?
Yeah, but wouldn't the kettle burn him?
And
Anywho.
don't wait for it to boil.
Yeah, but I mean, how would he put it into the shower faucet?
Just pour it out of a jug onto your head.
Oh, well, that'll be the quickest shower ever. You gotta know the meaning of a shower. You gotta enjoy it. It's comfortable. Unless you're in a hurry.
See, I know they're saying Phil, but I keep thinking they're saying Bill. They're referring to him by his actor name.
What's this? The snow's gone.
Okay. Oh boy. But wait, aren't you supposed to die before the day resets?
No, it's a bit different here.
Oh, he's just going to repeat the same day over and over, no matter what.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, I have to. Okay, sorry, I've seen Edge of Tomorrow too many times. I got to learn to make.
Remember, this came before Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, not apply that logic yet. I guess my guess is the guy who wrote the original light novel that that film was based on was also a big fan of this movie.
Wouldn't surprise me. In fact, his Groundhog Day actually inspired quite a lot of material.
We didn't see any black cats walk by, so
If you'll recall, last time he said 100% sure.
it's going down every day. Well, it's the same day, isn't it? So.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about this movie. This is one of those rare times where every single line just works for it.
And it's the same line pretty much.
I know. I mean, this movie pulled off the you know running gag squibs. This is one of the movie that perfects the art of a running gag.
Well, the premise of the movie is a running gag.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Although you have to admit, this sort of concept could easily be eschewed and done wrong, but no, this movie does it. Grade A.
I'll be right back.
You see this? Oh yeah, this was before Geico was that big a thing. Well, you know what they say, learn from history or it's doomed to repeat itself.
Yep.
You still there, Shirley?
Yep.
Ah, good. Thank you, Larry.
True.
Yeah. If our chappy commentary is anything to go by, drunk is more fun. Well, when it's not me. I've never been drunk and I don't plan to.
I have. It's quite fun. The only problem is, of course, the hangover after.
Yeah, that's the one reason why I don't want to do it. Well, that and liver.
Yeah. For me, it's different because I drink to ease the pain when it comes to, the stuff that annoys me and shit. But since I'm very resistant to alcohol, it's fine for me.
Yep. I'm guessing that you have a higher tolerance than Dwibs does.
Oh, well, judging from Chappie, yeah.
Aw, isn't he cute? I like how he pretty much went, screw it. It's probably a retread, so I'm just going to skip it straight to the blizzard.
Yep.
Ah, yes, this movie's earworm. It may not seem like an earworm at first, but it does become an earworm for obvious reasons.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear
this song is played a lot.
for the same reason that I actually do Westopolis is the only song from Shadow the Hedgehog I can remember because I have to hear it 10 fucking times before I finish the game.
Ah, crap, the movie started over again.
Oh boy. Let's see, we're at 2606.
That's the joke, Jova.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were saying the player might have gone wrong with you. Okay, well done.
I thought, why not?
Well played, Wibbs.
Yeah.
Well played.
Although now this means I can't use it in the eventual Edge of Tomorrow commentary, but oh well.
Well, hey, this one's more of a comedy, so I guess better here than never.
You're gonna lose your job, mate.
Prima donnas. Imagine Dick Layton in this sort of situation.
But Luke, I've done this scene twice already.
Okay, Professor, you've pulled my leg before, but this one's just ridiculous.
But Luke, I swear, I've done this already.
Please, there's no way you could have done this before.
Look at my diary. It says... Oh.
Your diary, which only goes up to today.
Fine. Roll the camera.
Wow, a weatherman that got the weather wrong. This is unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
This
Yeah.
happens all the time.
true.
I remember when I was on holiday in Cornwall, one day they said it was going to be pouring it down with rain. The next day there was like a light drizzle at best.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
And
maybe
again,
they confused the Welsh weather.
Mhm.
mm,
And oh, there he is, Harold Ramis, playing a doctor.
yeah, I mean.
Oh wait, never mind. That's Harold Ramis.
Okay. So wait, Harold, zapping ghosts wasn't going too far, but here I gotta get committed to a psych ward.
Well, it's even better for the script they have planned for Ghostbusters 3 if that ever gets made.
Oh, what's it about? Do I get to kick ass?
Yes, apparently you do. Now, so long as we can eventually make it, and nothing goes wrong in the next few years, it should come out fine.
Yeah. Yeah, let's turn the movie into a game.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
And that's the story of how the Ghostbusters video game was made.
I hope you enjoyed our little sideshow. Now let's get back to commentating on Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually never tried lobster. I'd like
Neither
to
have I.
someday.
It's much too expensive.
I've had it before. It tastes great, I guess. But I mean, well, I guess I never really noticed the difference between it and crab.
Electro.
Well, actually, let me take that back. It does taste exceedingly better than crab. I guess I just never really got the hype.
Okay, when you said crab, Joe, I breathed a sigh of relief for a second there. I thought you meant you actually ate the character crab off Harry Potter.
No, Dribs. No.
No. Joe is many things, but a cannibal, no.
Yeah.
Well, unless he ate someone by accident. Alright. Yeah, good luck. I don't know how much you could get if you have to repeat the same day over and over. I mean, I wonder if at any point he wakes up one day, but he just gives off and goes off to, I don't know, the Caribbean.
Oh, Drift, just wait.
I called something, didn't I?
You're on the right track, let's just say.
Because it reminds me of a bit in actually, no. Have any of you guys seen Edge of Tomorrow?
Yep.
No.
No.
I won't. Is it really a spoiler? The whole Tom Cruise goes off someplace thing.
Just save it for later, since we're about to see one of the more funnier scenes in the movie. Basically, these two are wasted, so Bill Murray is the most logical person to drive, since he's sober.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the middle, drunk Dwibs on the left. Drunk Pedro, and here is Jova in Two Drunk Guys and an Insane Weather Reporter in a Car.
Yep.
Brilliant. Wow.
Sorry, mate.
Oh my god, he's actually right. If days looped, you would never have to deal with hangovers after the night was over.
Yeah,
That's true.
sorry, mate, but they already made 3 hangovers.
Mm-hmm.
But have any of you guys seen The Hangover?
No,
Yes, both
not yet.
Both of them.
I saw the first one. It was okay, I guess, but the second one sucked shit.
Sure, you know they made 3, right?
Yeah, I saw the third one too. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it like
The
a
Meaning
man.
of Life, brought to you by Bill Murray,
Yeah.
Ace Weatherman. I love how the drunk people are actually trying to talk sense into the sober one.
That's weird. Hey, it's a reenactment of how I try and escape the cops on GTA.
Yes. Except this time you can get away with it. Because you have time powers, sort of.
Well, I kind of have time powers in GTA 2. It's called the autosave.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean those kind of time powers. I meant in-universe ones. Oh boy.
Crash.
Oh, I love this line coming up. Yes.
I think are American flapjacks different to British flapjacks? Or I'm not
What I've heard,
sure.
yes. So yeah, he goes to sleep in jail, but wakes up a free man.
Is this going to be one of those, hey, I can do this stuff, and there won't be any consequences?
Yeah.
When there actually are.
I mean, what if you tried to rob a bank or something?
So now he's going to take it rather brightly. Oh my god, I just realized something. With this kind of power, a weatherman can actually be right most of the time.
Yeah, but you'll never get to find out if he was right the next day, Joe, because he keeps resetting.
Unless it's different for people. Probably shouldn't think too deeply into it.
Yeah. I can imagine how much of a pain it could be for the other actors having to do the exact same dialogue again. And he punched the guy in the face.
I bet you wish you could do that to every annoying character.
Yeah, punch him in the face. And he casually jumps over the feet like he's stopping. Aw, I wanted a meal. I wanted a dinner like that, all the stuff.
Mmm.
Out the coffee, shaken, not stir. Oh, sorry, wrong series.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but when are we going to get around to James Bond, actually?
Whenever one of us pick one.
Yeah.
I've forgotten if Tier wanted to be in that.
Hmm.
I'll be right back, guys.
Go ahead.
All right.
Could you imagine if Shure got back and it turned out we were playing this scene again? Yeah.
So, what time are we in now?
37, 30, 31, 32.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can...
For a second, I thought that was Simon Pegg.
Okay, I'm at 38:21.
Alright. What if he just had the same thing to eat over and over again?
Hello.
Okay, Joe,
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
This sequence. Ah, yes, Lincoln. A reference possibly lost on my European co-commentators.
Actually, I'm very well aware of who Abraham Lincoln is, but fine.
Yeah. We
That was
do
a
know who
joke.
this is.
Abraham Lincoln, he was that important baker, wasn't he?
He's
No,
totally a
no.
movie star, right, Jova?
No. He was actually a lawyer.
He was a prosecutor.
And then he became president.
And then he went on to retire and go to his... Oh.
Wait. No, actually, if he was a puzzle keeper like you say he was, then he would have been killed by puzzlettes, so maybe that's how he died.
Oh. But I thought he died while he was watching a theatre performance.
Gunned down by an actor of all things.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwebs 93, uneducated in American culture since...
Whenever.
Yep. All I know about it is the capital city. It's a very big country. It's got multiple time zones. They all have different accents. There's 51 states.
50 states.
Oh,
Not 51.
oh shit. Well, that's ruined my point then. All right. Okay. Conversely, Jova.
Yes.
How many countries make up the UK?
I haven't really looked into that. I'm trying
That
to
can
rack
actually
my brain.
technically
Let's
be a
see.
trick question,
Scotland.
Woods.
Wales, Ireland...
Let's see, how many...
Isn't it 4?
Bezos correct.
There you go. I just counted,
Oh, 4.
basically. England,
Oh,
Scotland,
shoot. Oh, yeah.
Wales,
Oh, yeah,
and
that's right. You were
Ireland.
talking about the UK. Shoot.
Northern
For a moment,
Ireland,
I
to be more exact.
Yeah.
Did you mishear him and think he said US or something?
I think he was talking about Europe, actually, for a bit. I had that mixed up for some
Oh,
reason.
okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm using Google Chrome now. What time are you guys at?
41, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm at... Come on, player. 40-30.
40, 30, okay.
Wait, 4? Okay.
No, we've way past that, Joe.
Yeah, we're already past that.
Oh, you said 41.
Yeah.
I thought you said 40 and then 1 second. I thought that
Go to 42 minutes then or something.
But yeah, basically at this point, Bill Murray is using his time powers, shall we call them, to woo women.
Okay, so what time are you at, Joe?
Hold on, it's loading. Come on, player, stop being finicky. All right. I'm at 42:57. What time are you at?
42:14. Okay.
So it's at this point where he's wooing another one, I think.
And he's stolen money. Our hero.
Technically, Dwibs, the question you asked Jova could be a trick question because most of Ireland isn't a part of the UK.
Yeah, I know.
Technically.
I meant Northern Ireland.
There's like 3.5 countries.
Yeah. So 42:57, you said?
Yeah.
Right. Just got about 10
So
seconds.
basically what you're telling me is that there's an Ireland and then there's Northern Ireland.
Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, Republic of
okay.
Ireland.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, click.
It's like us, except we went all out and completely changed our name from Western Spain to just Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, his ex.
Oh boy, comedy with the X.
I know. One that he didn't even get to marry. That's a good question. What would you do if only one day to live?
Go nuts. I'm gonna die anyway, so.
What, you're telling me you wouldn't try and find a girlfriend?
Well, by that point, Joe, it'd be a bit too late.
Oh, but Dibs, that's what like 90% of our population apparently do when the world's about to end. End of the world, love.
Yeah, well, I'm not American, so.
No. 90% of the world, as in even people over in Europe do it, from what I hear.
I just found a good movie that we could do eventually. That's kind of like it's also like a time loop thing.
Wow.
Source Code.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one that I know Tio doesn't like.
So basically, Phil has been using his techniques to woo all the women of the town. So now he's going to try and woo his news producer.
Which is funny because the guy who directed Source Code is also going to be directing and co-writing the Warcraft film.
Sure, you haven't said much. So what do you think of the film so far?
I like it.
That's me.
How much is it? How much is it? The Wheaty does. Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer.
Maybe Tommy Wiseau was ripping off Groundhog Day, now that I think about it.
Honestly, I'm surprised he wasn't ripping off a whole lot of other movies.
Well,
Yeah.
the scene where he does, tear down his room and not his room, the living room and shit. It's clearly taken from Citizen Kane.
Well, I won't know that. I haven't seen Citizen Kane. All I saw was Crazy Tommy.
Poopy.
Huh, Clancy Brown's going to be in the Warcraft film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you'll notice, he sort of took out the wires from the van purposely.
I thought you were going to order a vodka martini.
But now he will.
Yeah, audience, at the time of recording, Spectre's only a month or so away, so
Oh.
kind of in a bit of a Bondian mood, if you will.
Well, it is a drinking scene. I guess it's legit.
Mm-hmm.
How did you know?
Yeah, it's almost like you repeat the same day in your mind or something. Yeah.
Again, take a shot.
Yeah.
Let's try that again, shall we? I do like where his, tactics of trying to get her, to love him are going to end up building up to.
Sure.
Oh, come on. It's Phil, a TV weatherman played by Bill Murray, one of the snarkiest actors in reality. I'm sure you can trust him and by no means expect sarcasm.
Wait, Mill Murray?
The sad... Yeah,
Yeah, go on.
You know, Bill Murray is so suave and so smooth that honestly you very rarely see him off his game. Although from what I hear, someone got him angry enough to punch him in the face.
McGee.
McGee. Wow. He even managed to tick off Bill Murray of all people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure Bill Murray has been mad before, but getting him that mad now.
Well, that always seems to happen in McGee films. He gets people pissed off. You know,
Although something tells me he's not as bad as Josh Trank in that regard.
Bill Murray, then Christian Bale.
Boy, I wish I could restart dates like this. Imagine, you could avoid yourself from saying anything stupid to your love.
Mm-hmm.
This can only cause trouble.
Of course.
Oh, wow, you're very fluent.
It's interesting because Annie McDowell kind of looks a bit like Elaine from Seinfeld.
Hey, yeah, she does.
There's never enough snow here in Britain to actually build a snowman.
Oh, wow, you guys are missing out. I mean, we have snowboarding, skiing,
Oh, we
snowball
have that
fights.
too.
Well,
it
it's
just
kinda
happens once in a blue moon.
Well, at least you have snow. Like we here, like in order for me to for us to see snow, we have to go into high mountains and shit.
I want to go
Yeah.
to Canada.
Oh, you like Canada. It's very snow-filled. Heck,
Yeah.
sometimes even during the spring.
Really, last time I've been there, it was a little too 8-bit-ish for me.
The joke is lost on me. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. You'll soon know it.
Oh yeah, there's actually some. You know the whole Bill Murray and Charlie's Angels controversy.
What?
Yeah.
What about it?
One of it's happening. Basically, they were filming a scene, but Bill Murray stopped it, and he pointed to the three main cast members, you know, Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu, and he said in order. Okay, Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu. He said, "I get why you're here, and you've got talent, but what the hell are you doing here? You can't act." At that, Lou blew a lid and attacked Bill Murray, wildly throwing punches.
Huh.
When did that happen?
During filming of Charlie's Angels, and considering Lucy Liu's quote-unquote acting in Ballistic.
Huh. Well, Lucy Liu was in S.H.I.E.L.D. and she did well. Wait, was that Lucy Liu or is that someone else I'm thinking
Now, I
of?
think that was Ming Na.
Yeah, Ming-Na. Shit, what else have I seen Lucy Liu in? Aside from
Kung Fu
Futurama.
Panda.
Oh, yeah, she was good in that.
Yeah, I've only seen Lucy Liu in Ballistic and Kill Bill.
Hmm.
But I can understand why she's suck in Ballistic. Everyone sucks in Ballistic.
Even Antonio freaking Banderas.
Yeah. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Murray and
Annie McDowell.
Annie McDowell in Groundhog Day. But first, let's get kinky.
By the way, I apologize for the occasionally howling puppy.
Howling. Oh,
If you did hear her.
That one.
I didn't.
Oh, there she goes again.
Oh, now I can hear her. Now that you pointed it out.
I apologize for that.
Hey, what time are you at?
That's okay. My dog does the same. So
53, 30,
dogs
31.
can be really annoying in that regard, where they bark at anything that they notice. Like,
Oh, no, we've
oh,
been-
there's another dog out there in the street. Like one thing about my dog. My dog hates other dogs. The dogs and the neighbors. Like as far as she's concerned,
Okay.
she owns the neighborhood.
What are you gonna say, Javen?
Okay. I'm at 5404.
Okay. Screw.
we can bet, like, it is so difficult to clean the house because she's
Okay,
scared
3,
of everything.
2,
Every moth, every
1,
hoover.
click.
It's a pain in the ass.
So, wait a minute, she's scared of everything, and that's why it's hard to clean. I don't get it.
No, she's scared of everything we use to clean. Like, she's scared of big objects like mops,
Oh,
hoovers.
So, yeah.
Oh, this part.
So, yeah, there's 2 people that pissed off Bill Murray at one point. Lucy Liu and McGee.
Although it sounds like... Although, who was the one who attacked him?
Lucy Liu.
Ow.
We have
Wow.
to put her in her bed in order to actually clean anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't come back for Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
I'm guessing he was the best thing of that movie.
Uh,
The Charlie's Angels movie that you're...
I haven't seen them, but I've heard this. I've heard they're both shit.
Oh. And now it comes to a pinnacle. Turns out love isn't that easy.
Is this going to be the thing that causes the issues with the time loop?
Nah, not really. However, I do like this scene because it ultimately shows that for all his research and everything, it goes to show love isn't an equation that you can just solve by repeatedly trying and trying again.
Yeah.
Which is actually a neat Aesop to teach.
Okay.
Oh, for a second there, I thought they were going to go into the Jurassic Park theme.
Love is something you've got to develop through time. You can't do it in a day.
Yeah.
Even then, the odds of that happening are extremely rare.
Yeah. And now Phil is learning it the hard way. Even with all the time in the world, you're doing it the wrong way, man. And now he has that one thing he actually finds out he does want legit, but he can't obtain it. So now he's kind of in a personal hell when you think of it.
Six a.m.
Whoa. It all. You know, that would be just one of the most. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeopardy. Do you guys still have your Jeopardy?
Jova, we've tried 3 times to get Jeopardy to work over here, and it never has.
Hey, what went wrong each time? It's such an easy concept.
Low ratings. Oh,
Dang.
and I have to apologise, Jova, but we kind of ruined your theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. The way you had to take out Who Wants to Be a Millionaire's theme and make it all blandy bland.
No idea why.
We've done a lot of bad things in terms of our media, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, though, mind you, we can take.
Hey,
We
hey
took
guys,
We took catchphrase, Funhouse, and blockbusters from you, and we made them last much longer than you guys did.
hey
We
guys.
had family fortunes.
Let's just look at it like.
We had family
guys,
fortunes
guys.
first.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's look at it like this. At least none of our countries have brown-nosed FIFA.
True, that was the French.
You were
Yeah.
gonna say something, Shuri?
No, all I said was who had family fortunes first.
The
American.
Americans,
Yeah.
but they call it Family Feud, which kind of sounds like one of them awful chat shows.
Yeah.
Family. Now that show's doing pretty good.
Fuck that clock! I hate clocks.
I think he's had enough of this time loop shenanigans.
Yeah.
This is me every Monday morning.
It's still playing. That
Let me guess. Kill the groundhog.
he doesn't, he doesn't know it, but he actually kind of foreshadowed something. Oh,
I think
this
he's had enough.
part. Nah, he seems just fine. No, Phil, you'll become a ghost, your own worst enemy.
Right.
Zero consequences.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, zero consequences.
hmm
Boy, it's business. Stop! For
Love-
kidnapping
Love the music.
groundhog.
Halt. Yeah, the music has been pretty good in this.
Yeah. It plays like one of those 80s or 90s chase sequence things in movies. He's like the Groundhog Drive.
What the hell?
It's Phil with Phil. Wow, that car's almost as resilient as the cars from Grand Theft Auto.
Maybe this is a car from Grand Theft Auto. Or maybe the cars from Grand Theft Auto were inspired by this car. I don't know.
Maybe. Phil, just give yourself up. You know you have to do Charlie's Angels eventually.
Yeah, but try not to get too mad at Lucy Lou, all right?
He's going to ram them, isn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
He's had enough.
Although,
at this
honestly,
point.
the concept. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I'd run. Aww.
It's
There we
like
go.
the gopher's going. It's
Why don't you aim low,
like the
not high?
gremlin's
'Cause
going.
then you could just
I
shoot
cut
out the
my
tires.
skin too.
Whoa.
You can't undo death.
Nope. Oh. Oh. No.
Maybe not.
He wouldn't have been okay even before that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Bill Murray's dead. That's the end of the movie. So, what are your final thoughts, guys?
Yeah.
But remember, Dweebs, 0 consequences.
There we
Oh, I
go.
thought that would be it.
Nope. Hey, like they said, 0 consequences.
Oh.
Of course,
Yeah, don't
nobody
be
ever meant
so
to.
Yeah,
grumpy.
it depends. It depends. Would if you play the game, for example, would your save files go back to the way they were?
Talk about if you were like in Bill Murray's situation, or if it was a video game that were like it.
Yeah,
And
I'm talking about if for example, if I played some Kingdom Hearts and saved, would the save still be there the next
Shoot.
day?
I would hope so.
Because if
well,
if save files would still remain the same, this could be awesome.
True.
You make trial and error a very easy thing.
Yep, and you could essentially beat Kingdom Hearts in a day.
Sorry, that's not going to work either, dude. You're just causing yourself pain.
See? Oh.
Oh, he actually died.
Yeah, he died. It's the same day, though.
Oh.
All right, so give him a good, like, what time is it now?
Okay. Well, that is the end of the movie. So,
And the next day, I'm
you know,
That's the only logical conclusion to this whole mess.
although to be fair, considering what he's been through, he's actually acting a lot more than a lot more people you expect would go. So either you're a god or there's a god he hates you. Yeah, how do you know Bill Murray isn't a god? Over there's that couple from but them the better.
wait, that one he just talked to, the one with the wife having second thoughts, is that Hinden Wolk? Whoa, I don't know how to say her name.
Yeah. I believe so.
The
Yep.
Baridi.
Hinden Wolk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Hinden Wolk and Michael Shannon as the bride and groom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Baridi getting married to General Zod.
Well, how about that?
You do know that's not gonna occur. I know your bra size too.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Wait, what the? Okay. Apparently, General Zod is going to be in the Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice movie.
But he's dead.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure David doesn't care at this point. Dwibs.
Well, David and Chris.
Well, apparently Michael Shannon's in it as General Zod.
He's dead.
Maybe it could be in a flashback or something.
It could be a flashback, or maybe they'll bring him back to life.
Well, that makes Man of Steel pointless.
Implying that Man of Steel ever had a point.
Dwibs, it's comic.
Superhero comics. I mean, how many superheroes have actually been resurrected after death?
Sure, it's so bad that these days they even reference the pointless funerals. I mean, seriously, there's actually this comic where Superman laments how not many people are coming to this guy's funeral. He's saying, "Poor guy. I mean, so many people came to my funeral." And then the guy who's sort of hosting the funeral said, "Well, Supes, at this point, you guys come back so often that nobody's really bothering to come so much."
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. And who knows? Maybe they'll bring him back as a Black Lantern. So, yeah. Basically, Bill's getting to know her the way a man actually should get to know her. Huh. Well, that's one way to spend eternity. Playing cards, learning French. How would you do, Dwibs?
Sorry?
So what would you do if you had this kind of eternity on your hands?
Well, for starters, I'd actually try and go somewhere else.
Well, he's tried that. Didn't go so well.
You wouldn't really be able to go to, like, unless they were really close by, you wouldn't be able to go to all the countries that you want to visit because it takes so long to be on a plane. By the time you get there, there'd be actually no point in being there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Think of something that you want to do more near to your area, I guess. Like, what's something that you've always wanted to do, but you couldn't do since you technically only would have one day?
Eat lobster.
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll have to worry about the bill in the morning.
I'm not going to say them here, but I'd have a few choice words for Nigel Farage.
Who's Nigel Farage?
An MP.
A knobhead.
Yeah, a knobhead, basically.
So, what is he, a politician of yours?
Yeah.
The leader of the UKIP party, but we don't talk about them.
Yeah.
That Nigel.
So, in a nutshell, very right wing asshats.
And I thought our right wings over here were bad. Well,
You
all of
ain't
a sudden,
seen nothing yet.
I'll say, seriously, those UK politics were so bad. They were on the news over here in America.
Not to mention the main guy came here to spend a vacation.
Wow, so UK politics are leaking into other countries.
Well, that's
America,
that's British people for you. They love coming here because we have much better beaches than they.
And they love coming to America because you guys still want it.
Your cities look nice.
I like America.
True. Aww.
But then again, we're more convenient because we've got only one time zone.
Yeah, time zone wise, you're a bit more convenient. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That said, I am lucky that I'm born in the Eastern Standard Time, since that's usually what people mark stuff off as.
Yeah, they
What we
do. I do
derivative
it
of.
anyway.
You see, Bill, good things come to those who are patient.
Mm-hmm.
It'll all be over in the morning.
And you see, this goes back to when he was sort of going on that rant about how it's up to the groundhog to end it. Well, the groundhog shares his name. He didn't know who the real groundhog was.
The real groundhog was Bill Murray himself.
If
Yeah.
you think about it, that's got to be quite depressing for the one person who's aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you
guys,
know?
have you heard the...
Well, what do you know? I mean, I guess this movie's trying to show us what it's like to see through the eyes of a groundhog. It's like, well, you're a groundhog, and everyone's depending on you to decide whether or not winter will end or spring, but you have no idea what you actually need to do to get it to be the other way.
You were
That's
saying,
sort of what they're
Dwibs?
doing here.
I was just going to say, have you guys heard about this whole... There might be a King Kong versus Godzilla movie?
Yeah.
Because Legendary decided, you know what, Universal, fuck you. You're not going to publish the new King Kong movie. We're giving it to Warner Brothers instead.
Honestly, I actually have hopes for that.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers can pull out a good movie here and there.
yeah, Godzilla and King Kong will have 2.5 minutes of screen time together.
Well, see, a movie like this is different. Usually, whenever it's Godzilla versus King Kong, those movies actually remember to have them in there.
Well, as long
Aw.
as you don't give it to Gareth Edwards, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But he never got that romance. It's still
He still hasn't quite learned the lesson fully yet.
yeah. Hey, it's teaching a more valuable lesson than 1,000 words.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, the less said about 1,000 words, the better.
Yeah.
That lesson was stupid, to say the least. I forgive you. But yeah, going back into it, now that I look at this film again, I think I see the underlying message that Phil himself is sort of the groundhog who will decide whether or not it becomes winter or spring. But of course, like a real groundhog, he probably has no idea what he needs to do to get it to be like that. Yeah, I have kids, like 4 or 5 of them. Oh wait, shoot, that's Jeff Goldblum.
Where is that piano music coming from? I must find it.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's still playing.
It's Beethoven. He's gone nuts again. Oh crap! Hold on.
Sorry, kid, you gotta go home.
$1,000 speaks.
All right. The player decided to die on me. Where are we?
77,
49,
49, 50.
50, 51.
All right, I'm at. Hold on. I'm at 7805.
Okay.
Okay.
And click.
Okay.
Wait, the guy who wrote the screenplay for Godzilla's also co-writing the new King Kong movie.
Are you
Ugh.
Yeah,
serious?
he was.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, it's not
I'm guessing that it's going to be a sequel to the Godzilla
Eh.
movie.
I'm not
In
even
which
gonna,
case,
honestly, I'm not even gonna see whatever King. I mean, there's no point in making a new King Kong movie. It's never gonna be as impressive as the original.
well, it's Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, but that alone shouldn't make people rave about it.
Rave about it.
Get hyped up about something that probably isn't going to be that great.
But King Kong versus Godzilla, oh, that's often great. It just depends on how it's executed. And since it's probably going to be a sequel to Godzilla, it'll probably have more Godzilla. See, here's how the formula usually works. Like in Michael Bay's Transformers,
Don't
in the
put
first
the audience
movie,
to sleep. That's the formula.
yeah, okay. Basically, the formula is like, well, the first movie builds up constantly to the monster, or whatever the title protagonist is. But then by the second movie, they're actually showing up more on screen because the Earth is affiliated with them. Yeah, I know it's weird, but that's how a lot of filmmakers like to work with. So hopefully, as long as
Well,
they
maybe with the two of them being in the same movie, they might get a combined total screen time of 10 minutes as opposed to 5.
Oh,
Sure, that's actually kind of made me sad, actually.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
I
that'd
love-
be like if you went to that'd be like if you went to I don't know, let's say a Spider-Man movie, but Spider-Man was only in that for like 10 seconds.
I love how Ned Ryer was actually creeped out by his friendliness.
Yeah, hello, I'm being friendly. Get away from me.
He's not shutting me. Oh my god, I'm scared.
I'm not used to this. Go away. Yes, I am. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Hmm.
By the way, mate, you're gonna die in the hospital later. And he's dead again.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another thing the story teaches you. Some things you just can't change stuff, even death. Yeah, that's another thing I like about this movie. It's like, even though he does have sort of the powers of a god in some cases, it shows that there are still limits to what he can do with his do it all over again situation.
It's the cycle of love. Sorry. wrong words.
They called for it.
Hey, this was made a year before Lion King. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Wait. I just thought of. I just realized.
What?
I never gave his friend that much thought, but isn't it the? Hold on, let me check.
Chris Elliott?
Oh no, never mind.
What were you thinking?
Never mind.
All right.
Nah, sorry, honey.
Sorry, I have to go home.
I
Script told me to.
had to find the drum.
And 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Welcome to the Marvel Universe. I mean,
yeah. No wonder there's a civil war. They get driven insane by no one commemorating their efforts.
Yeah.
Then they all get mad and fight each other.
It doesn't take 2 seconds to say thank you.
Is that how the civil war starts, Jova? Because they're all fed up of not being thanked.
are you talking about the actual comic?
Yeah.
No. The reason it actually does start is a reason that will take a while for me to talk about. It'll probably draw away focus on this movie. We'll talk about it more in commentary. Maybe when we actually do commentate on that comic.
Or we could just wait for the film.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yay, I saved the man's life, but I'll have to do it again later. That's the issue of commentating on these movies at this time of night. You can't really concentrate. That guy's kind of...
Creepy.
yeah. Rita, why would you name her after the bad guy out of Power Rangers?
Funny, Rita's one of my sister's nicknames.
Oh. Come on, lads, let's dance.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's party like it's 1993 over and over and over and over again.
I kind of wish it was.
Well, then again, I was only alive for like 12 days of 1993.
I think I was
What date was this film released?
1993.
February
Oh.
something, hang on.
I wasn't even born.
Yeah.
What were you like,
Me neither.
92 or something?
No, April 9th, 1993.
Thank you much.
This
so
came
much.
out February 12th.
Thanks a lot, Shiro, for making me feel like an old fart.
Yeah, I wasn't even born until 1995.
Again,
I think you're making him feel worse.
Again, Jova, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I know. Apparently Pedro was a kid while we were
I was
In
born.
the-
I was born in 1987, so yeah.
oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
sorry.
Bill Murray and his merry band.
So yeah, looks like those piano lessons did pretty well.
hmm
Yeah, you know, I do like the soundtrack of this movie and its variety.
Basically, while you guys were not being born, I was watching. I was watching Jurassic Park in the theater with everybody cheering. It was glorious.
Yep.
God damn it.
Man, you're making me feel overly young, and sorry that I
If it
missed
makes
out
you
on
feel
such an
any better,
experience.
Alice is 88.
Wait. Oh yeah, she's also from my generation, isn't she?
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
And I'm from, well, Shiro's generation, I guess.
I guess I am too.
Minus,
Minus a few years.
well, for me, I'm 8 months younger than Shiro.
I'm about 2 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been hitting me all night for the past 30 years. They never learn. This shot, for some reason, kind of reminds me of a scene from Gone Girl.
Yeah, except in this movie, I actually like the characters.
Yeah.
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 I haven't found a character I dislike, so
No, I mean, there's no, what's his name here?
There's no cruel, insane murderer who never gets her.
Ah, yes. And now Hayden Waltz and Michael Shannon can be happily wed.
Fuck that movie.
And
Are you really just?
and
You're
so,
really just?
and so Varidi and General Zod lived happily ever after. The end. Yes, she even sounds like Varidi.
Oh, WrestleMania! All right. Just mind your neck, Michael.
Wait, which WrestleMania are they going to?
The 1993 one, I guess. What's the difference?
But that WrestleMania of that year is regarded as one of the worst.
It was?
Yeah.
Huh. Hindsight.
Basically, it ended with Hulk Hogan hogging all the glory and winning the title at the end. Even though
of course.
by 1993 his stick had
All right then.
the whole American hero thing was really starting to wear off, and he only turned into a bad guy in 1996.
Yeah, how ironic. So, I guess 1993 was the downfall of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that's when he left the WW, well, F as it was called back then. Then he went to WCW the following year and stayed there till 2000.
My player screwed on me again. What time are you guys at?
90, 24, 25, 26.
Okay, let's see where I can get 90, 52.
Okay, got 20 seconds.
I believe the auction's coming up soon.
Three, two, one, click.
An auction on Bill Murray. Whoa. Well, there you go. Bill Murray's worth as of 1993.
Oh, by the way, Joe, I haven't told you yet, but Jurassic Park has leaked. Not Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. So it's all yours for commentating.
Oh, sweet. Good timing, since we apparently need to see that before a particular fossil fighters part.
Well, we have to see Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 first.
I know. I just said good timing, since now we know for certain we'll be able to get to commentating on that.
So, World will be just me, you, and Shiroy then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although...
That's the awesome advantage of video on demand services. It's much easier to leak digital copies of videos.
Although I would like to get Pedro and Tio's thoughts still out there in some manner.
Not really. I don't really want to ruin everybody else's fun.
Can I just say you and Tio weren't really big fans of the movie and leave it at that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywho, so yeah, to close out the lawyer's plot arc, basically he and Nick have, of course, reunited as friends now, and now Nick's actually buying into his lawyer agency for insurance. Yeah. Oh, what do you know? The Room ripped that off too, except this film actually did it cleverly. Having the guy actually realize that no means no.
Yeah.
yeah, he's the only character I don't like.
Yeah. And he's like, okay.
Just kick him where it hurts, and he'll leave you alone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just make sure you're not too harsh on him, okay?
Yeah, make sure you're not wearing steel cap boots.
Exactly. That's especially why I like that scene. It's like, for some reason, that scene pulled off what a lot of movies can't seem to. It's like, well, they address that they want to be alone, and the guy takes it nicely enough. Nothing too harshly dealt, nothing too harshly taken. In fact, they even got a laugh out of it. Why can't more movies do that nowadays?
Because
Most movies either try to downplay it or make it ridiculously over the top. There's no middle line.
Mm-hmm. There's also something I hate, though. I mean, sometimes either the guy takes it too harshly, or either one of the other takes it too harshly, or one of the other deals it too harshly.
Yeah. Exactly.
I especially don't like the dealing too harshly parts, because I mean, there's letting someone down, and then there's like crushing them. As in like.
Yeah. So anyway, so now you can see now that Bill Murray. Okay, so now that Phil has finally actually learned that, hey, love should be dealt the right way, he's actually finally getting with her in that regard.
It's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hindenwalk was actually in Crash Team Racing.
Yeah, of course.
As Coco. Well, just that one game, but still.
Yeah.
And
Which
so
is
here
weird.
it is today again.
Which was weird, because Coco's voice actress from Crash to Insanity actually returned for the Titans games. Odd.
Was she in on? No. Was it Tag Team Racing you're talking about?
Yeah.
I like her voice.
And,
yeah.
No, Crash Team Racing.
Oh, Crash Team Racing.
God damn it! Find time for the video to.
Oh, it's buffering for me too.
Shoot, you guys are missing out on the twist.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't want to.
Okay, we're at 95, 28, 29, 30.
95, 35.
And
Okay.
Now.
I'm gonna try to go to 96 minutes if I can. Because it's still loading for me.
I bought you. I own you. I bet that's what a lot of women wish they could say to Bill Murray.
And I had to reload the page. Give me a minute.
Aw.
I'm missing the plot twist.
It's a winter wonderland.
What time are you guys at?
96, 17, 18.
Go ahead to 96.
I'm at 97 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, then. Aww.
What's going on?
Snogging.
Oh, alright then.
Basically, actually, I'll let you see for yourself since we're about to get there. And get ready in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click.
Okay.
Let me
You're just in time.
Oh, it worked.
Yep, I know. He's finally free of the curse. Since he's actually...
Wait a second. Was it daylight savings? No, wait, it wouldn't be. Oh, that would be interesting.
I do like how they keep it a bit ambiguous about what exactly kept him in the loop, but ultimately what got him out was that he learned his lesson going through and became a better person for it. It's like a more modern take on something like It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Carol.
Yep.
And now... And yeah... And another theme I like is in learning what to do right, he sort of helped make the town itself better, in a way. Mm-hmm.
And we end on 40s style jazz music.
Yep.
Hey, would you end it any other way?
I know. I thought it ended, and then it turns out they're still in the loop. They're in the loop forever and ever and ever.
Oh no! Go away! The happening. Oh wait, never mind. It's the end.
So that was Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Okay, sure. Well, actually, I'd like to hear Shiroi's thoughts first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I really like this movie. There wasn't a single character I disliked apart from that one weirdo.
And even he got his proper send off.
Yeah, true. He got what he deserved. The music, very varied. Good music, actually. It was very humorous. It balanced the humor and the seriousness well. Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Okay then. Dwibs, you go.
What she always said, but to a slightly lesser extent. I mean, I like the movie, don't get me wrong, but maybe I'm just very tired. But it was. And then again, I'm not really all that much into pure comedies these days, so.
Really? What happened?
I got more into action films that just happens to have comedy in them.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's alright. Next.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, you go.
Oh, of course, this is a classic. An incredibly creative idea. And of course, it's funny and it has a lot of heart to it. So it's just an overall. It's one of the best films from the '90s and still holds up to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead then.
Okay, then. I guess it's my turn. Yeah, I love this movie. One of my absolute favorites. The casting is perfectly done. There is not one single line that grinded my gears. It's like, well, the writing is just right. The humor well-timed and well done. Every point hits hard, and I do like the lessons that this movie does teach. And it does it rather well, given the circumstances. The lessons of love not being an equation you can solve, or how to better yourself and you can better the environment around you. And the comparison of metaphors of Phil being a groundhog. I do like how this movie has a lot of variety in its tones, but it manages to pull off the variety in the tones just right, so that they don't feel like they come out of nowhere. Like per se the shift from pure comedy to the more dramatic scenes where he's resorting to suicide. That was actually a tone shift that actually was handled properly. It's like, well, you could see how he went from happy-go-lucky to all of a sudden down in the dumps. Yeah, I mean, I can't really find that much wrong with. I can't really find that much wrong with this movie. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, I recommend you do. Seriously, you're doing yourself a disservice having not seen this movie yet. It's glorious. It's hilarious. It's stupendous. It's marvelous. Well, that was Groundhog Day, everyone. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.